Uy! Ah! Good day, User Def MTB for part 2 of our Speed 1 Spectrum 3 review, and this time we're here at Teban Trail, TRT, Bulacan. And guys, kung di pa kayo nakakapunta dito, pin location on the video description. And of course, before anything else, this video is sponsored by Bike Deck PH. So guys, kung naghahanap kayo ng mga affordable na mountain bikes, road bikes, and even gravel bikes, available yan sa Bike Deck PH. As I said on our part 1 of our video, ititest natin itong Speed 1 Spectrum 3 sa mga proper enduro and downhill trail. And this is, in my opinion, Teban Trail is one of the best enduro trail here at Luzon. Alright, enough talking. Let's hop on our bike and see you on the trail. Holy shit! Ah! Uy! Andiyan na pala kayo! Masakit na sa tuhod. Naramdam ko na. Grabe, sobrang harsh. Tapon lang ako. F***ing hell. Anyway, I think once in a while hindi na masama mag hardtail. If you really want to, you know, hone your skills. Kasi basic skills lahat. Definitely nandito yan. Maranasan mo sa hardtail. Right, napaka-affordable and capable din yung bike on trails like this one. I think more important ang mga parts na lalagay mo with this kind of frame. With this kind of frame, of course, napakadali niyang i-pedal. No problem. No pedal bump or anything like that. You need quad piston brake set so that you can stop the bike on mga steep descents. Woo! My thoughts on the Speed 1 Spectrum 3 after riding Teban Trail, which is a combination of enduro and downhill trail. So the bike itself, or the frame itself, is capable of this kind of trail. For an 8,000 pesos alloy hardtail trail, as they label it, frame, it's really an excellent frame because it's capable, and again, it's really affordable. And I think nagkakatalo na lang sa mga parts na ilalagay nyo dito. If you want more comfortable ride, I would suggest opting for a high-end fork such as the Fox 36 or Fox 34, so you can really dial in sa mga low speed and high speed compression. But anyways, if you're also on a budget, I would get anything or any fork that is capable of riding enduro downhill trail. No problem about that. Hardtail is a hardtail. It is hard as a rock, especially when you're performing jumps. Dapat i-ready nyo na yung mga tuhod nyo to absorb the impact if you're not used to riding hardtail. But anyway, this frame is a good alternative, especially kung meron kayo mga full SUS setup. Right now, if you want an alternative bike, this is an excellent choice because not only it is affordable, again, it is really capable of such enduro downhill trail. So my feedback also is yung wheelbase niya is kind of short compared to my Commencal Meta HT before, and also the top tube. Not really to the point na masikip ang legroom. It's just that noticeable siya initially. But of course, the advantage is mas madali siyang i-maneuver sa turns, and also more playful and responsive siya, unlike sa mga long wheelbase na mga bike. Meron ding advantage sa mga long wheelbase bikes. More capable sila sa mga long descents and sa mga rocky routes or ruts. Sa mga low budget naman na riders, nothing to worry about. This frame is really an excellent frame, really capable. So yeah, those are my thoughts. If you find this video helpful, please consider liking or subscribing to my channel. And of course guys, I love talking. Let's hop on our bike and see you on the trail.